Different game. That's all I can say to that. The Bulls have one of the most abysmal offenses I have ever seen in my 37 years on the planet Earth. And keep in mind, I'm somebody who literally stood in the streets of St. Louis and watched people play at the park and have not seen an offense that looked this absolutely god awful. Let's just go over the plus minuses of the starters so far. DeMar DeRozan, -15. Nikola Vucevic, -16. Kobe White, -20. Alex Caruso, -20. Zach LaVine, -17. Let's go over the bench unit. Ayo Dosunmu, +11. Javon Carter, +12. Andre Drummond, +6. Torrey Craig, +5. Patrick Williams, +6. You know what that means? The starters suck. The starters as a unit suck. It's not working. The Bulls have shot a collective 33% so far in this game. They've gone 5 of 22 for 22% from the three-point range, and they're only shooting 69% from free throw range. This team sucks. Anybody who had any hopes, I'm sure this team is going to pull it together, and I'm sure they'll make a loss by 5 look real cute in the second half of this game. But this team is absolutely abysmal. That's what this team is. I don't care who it is from start to finish. You want to talk about Zach, you want to talk about DeMar. I don't care about who it is. They all suck. That's where we are right now. This team sucks. This team is ready to be broken up. I've said it before and I'll say it again. This team is like being in a relationship that the relationship is ended, but you still have 8 months on your lease and you're just trying to figure out a way to get along and not kill each other until the lease is over with. That's what it is. The trade deadline is the lease. This team is just trying to figure out how to not completely implode before the trade deadline, because you know what? This team as a unit is done. They've not only given up on the coach, they've given up on themselves, they've given up on each other. They don't give a shit. That's what we're watching here. We are watching a team that literally does not care about playing the game of basketball, that does not care about winning. This team sucks. And it's evident in it. And we got over another month of dealing with this bullshit. This ain't ending no time soon, y'all. Dig in, bear down, and I don't know what the hell to say on it, but we going to get through it together as a family because it sucks. That's what it is right now. Yeah, the Bulls have 6 turnovers to the Miami Heat 7. Points off turnovers, I don't even know who's winning. The Miami Heat are winning the points off turnover battle 9-5. Second chance points, the Miami Heat are winning that 9-7. Bench points, the Bulls are winning that 15-8, but that's because our bench players are the only one who gives a shit about this goddamn game. Points in the paint, we're tied 14-14 all. Listen, until Zach LaVine is off this team at this point, or Billy Donovan is gone, or hopefully, the way that I hope for to this point, you can take both their asses and send them off somewhere. I don't care. But until that happens, this is the team that we got. This is the effort that we're going to have, and this is what it is. This is what it is. That's it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about winning. Don't worry about it. Yeah, the wins are going to come very, very seldomly. Shout out to the Chicago Bulls, though, for actually scoring 40 points in a half. Because, listen, the 33 points in a half, they scored 7 more than that. Shout out to them. But this team is trash. This team don't care. Their hearts aren't in it, and you can tell it. You can tell that every time that they're out there. This team does not give a fuck about trying to win basketball games. And I'd argue with anybody who tries to say anything different. They don't care. They don't. But hey, let's see how you guys are feeling about it. The Bulls have to be playing like shit on purpose because ain't no way they act like they don't know how to play basketball the past week. Hey, it's bad, man. It's bad. Stefan says, I've never seen someone not wanting to play as much as Zach right now. James Harden, he definitely take the cake. My pops is in the building. Shout out to my dad. Says, by the time I turned the game on, I seen it was timeout and had to score 20-1. Thanks, son. Got my Bears Salute the Service t-shirt. You're welcome, Pops. Glad that you got your shirt. I'm glad that hopefully you wear it for the game tomorrow. Hopefully the Bears can actually get a dub, Dad, because it doesn't look like we're going to see the Chicago Bulls get a victory anytime soon. But hey, we'll end up seeing how that works. I can honestly say this whole team is rebelling against Billy Donovan, not just Zach LaVine. No, you can't honestly say that. This team don't care. It's not just about that. Funny how last night you said Dennis was coming to the Bulls game and you did tonight. It's so funny, right? Because I was going on this rant. I was like, the Bulls will trot out Joe Kim Noah. They'll trot out Dennis Rob. Oh no, Dennis ain't coming to the United Center. And then look, he's out there. That's how bad things are right now. You know what the Reinsdorfs are doing? They're saying, hey, we know we don't have a product on the court you guys want to see, but you remember this guy who won 3 titles for us? He's back. That's it. Coolest JB says, what up, Haize? I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Zach LaVine. He said, F the Bulls. Yes, that's it. You only got to figure it out. There's nothing to figure out there. There's no mystery. This isn't a mystery that the Scooby-Doo squad got to show up. The Scooby gang got to show up and figure out. You don't even got to worry about it. Zach LaVine does not care about playing for the Chicago Bulls anymore. That's it. There's no way they can keep going down by 20 every game without doing it on purpose. That's crazy. Crazy. Tingen says, clearly somebody's ready to be gone. Hey, I get it. And I understand you got to wait to that December 15th date to make sure that you're getting the best offer. But man, this is tough to watch. This is tough. This is real ugly. This is ugly. I was watching a Zach LaVine video earlier. I hate hearing the Bulls fan say front office never did Zach LaVine right. In 2017 and 21, yes, but from then on, no. We've been patient with Zach long enough. I mean, it is what it is. It's a combination of some things, man. But this sucks to see. This really sucks to see, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. PKR says this shit looks harder than that's crazy. That's wild. Shout out to Brandon L. Jet for supporting the channel. Says who the hell starts off in the 22-1 hole? Listen. Us and I don't even know, bro. It's just really just us, man. That's us. I don't even know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. 1 point, bro. Look, bro, it becomes to a point of your basketball pride. F the Bulls, F the organization. What about your own basketball pride? Exactly, right? That's what it should come down to. As a competitor, how can you feel comfortable getting your ass whooped like this regularly? The Bulls have now it's been 7 straight games they've gotten to a double-digit deficit. It's crazy. It took the bench to make a run for us to get back in the game. This team is sad. This team is crap. It's crap. It's crap. Bro, you know something is wrong with Debo missing free throws. Like, hey, collectively, it's over with, man. It's over with. Like, let's just be clear on this. It's done. It's over with. People don't care. This right now, this makeup of the team, they don't care. It is what it is. They don't care. Terrence, man, that's funny. Oh man, this is where we sit right now. Like I said, I like to prepare you guys. This is going to be the future until at the latest the trade deadline, but at the minimum December 15th. But yeah, it's about to be real ugly for a long, 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 long time. That's it. Hey, do you think AK should tell Zach to sit at home until they find him and trade? I can only imagine how it would feel to play with a guy that's checked out. I mean, that was something when I interviewed Daniel Greenberg. That is something that he mentioned, that he does feel that AK wouldn't be afraid to tell Zach to stay home. So, I mean, maybe we'll see it. Maybe we won't. I don't know. Why do you think players like IO ain't showing out when the stars currently aren't? I feel like this is the best game to show Bulls admin who the stars are. Well, we don't have stars on this team, but I feel like IO's done pretty damn good in his role. But you can only ask a player that has a certain level of capability to do a certain amount, right? IO's not a scorer. He's not going to all of a sudden go out there and just fill it up. He's a combination of some other things, but like it still comes down to it. Like, you don't have a player that's just going to take over a game, right? So I don't even know, man. Where we sit right now is trash, bro. Like that's the only thing I keep coming back to, man. We are knee deep in dog shit right now. That's all I can say. Haize, you got to change your intro. Take light skin motherfucker. Listen, the intro rule change. So what I'm gonna do He'll probably still be in it because I think I'm going to change the intro where I'm going to have some highlights over the history of this. Because keep in mind, we're the number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls. Everything doesn't have to be current Chicago Bulls. So I think the way I'm going to change the intros, I'm going to add in as well some things from just the Dynasty era, the Derrick Rose era. I'm just going to add some of the best highlights from Chicago Bulls history. I think is the route that I'm going to go with it to change. That way, it always kind of stay relevant to a degree. I think that's what I'm going to do because at this point, a lot has to change, man. A lot has to change. Have you ever seen Jerry Reinsdorf and Adolf Hitler in the same? That is, especially considering Jerry Reinsdorf is Jewish. That's crazy. That's wild. That's wild. Zach and DeMar are not all stars this season. Oh, not even Zach and DeMar all stars. All stars. We're trying to hit a shot. We can't even hit a shot. All stars? No, they're not all stars. They're not even getting close to being all stars right now. It just isn't. That is what it is, man. Us light skinned dudes would like to trade Zach for Jack Harlow. That's wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. All stars. Like, what are we doing here? We talking about all stars? Put some P Will highlights in there. I mean, there are a few. I don't think there will be, but there'll be any in there. But listen, we still winning 50 games this year. TBO, bro. You gotta lay off the cocaine, bro. You gotta lay off of that. Ain't even listen. That's crank. I don't even know what you on, bro. I don't even think what you on even crackheads will take, bro. That's crazy. All stars. That's wild, bro. Wasn't the crowd booing Zach? Hey, so Uncle Mingo is in the building. He's actually at the game, and he did say that Zach LaVine's been getting booed. So that's crazy. Who are you choosing in the Dunkin' race? Man, listen, I don't know. I don't even care. I don't cuppy coffee, I guess. I don't know. TBO says I have a crack addiction, so that hurts. So I'm doing my best, fam. That's actually funny. Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy. If anyone was going to sneak on the All Star would be AC, but the Bulls don't need no All Stars this season, no time soon. That's a fact. That's a fact. Has DeMar checked out? Is his family issue real? Is he stressing about the team? He struggled with clinical depression before, and his impending trade is DeRozan falling off a cliff. Listen, I do think that there's a chance that we're starting to see the slide of DeMar DeRozan. I really do think that. And outside of that, I think the combination of what's going on with the team, the family issue for real, like regardless if it is his mental health or whatnot, that's probably something legit as well. But it's a combination of some things going on right now hurting DeMar DeRozan. So Haize, this is sad, man. I love Chicago Bulls. I'm originally from Philly, but I don't want Zach over there. Also, that's listen. At the end of the day, all jokes aside, I hope that Zach goes to a situation that's worth it for him. Like the thing is I don't hate Zach LaVine. I don't right. Like as a player, as anybody, I because if it was my profession, I want to go to the place that best is going to put me in the best situation to succeed. The Chicago Bulls haven't been that. Now he has a part in why it hasn't been that, but it is what it is there. But when it comes down to it, like I want the best for my organization first, and so we'll see, man. We'll see. I want to see us win one game, man. Hey, you and us both. Like, I would love to see the Bulls win at least one game. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's coming. You know why? Because the Chicago Bulls don't care about winning basketball games. They don't. It is what it is. We got to realize the situation that we're in, people, and the team and people that we're dealing with. These players, this front office, this ownership group, the head coach. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. That's crazy, man. I think this team knew about Zach's intention before the season started, which probably led to that meeting after the. No, that's no, that meeting had nothing to do with that. I think now you're trying to apply something to the past. It really doesn't have anything to do with that. Game is back on. All right, y'all. I'll be back post game show. We'll see what we end up talking about. Love you guys. Go Bulls. See red. All that good stuff, y'all.